So, Kirk, you and the Vikings played both the Rams and the Pats. You are our definitive expert on what's going to happen tomorrow, and everybody talking about Aaron Donald matching up with Tom Brady. What's Brady up against, and how do you have success against that defense of the Rams?
Well, you got to have more than one guy blocking Aaron Donald. So whether it's two linemen, a tight end helping, a running back helping, a fullback helping, whatever it may be, make sure you get 4 hands on that guy, because if it's just two hands, you're going to be in trouble. He's a game wrecker, and they know that, and I'm sure they'll have a plan accordingly.
What about you? How were you able, and I know you were sacked by Donald a couple of times, but how were you able to put up those big numbers?
Well, I thought we had a good game plan. It certainly helps when Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen were getting a lot of separation versus their man coverage, and I think that's important. When they do play man coverage, you got to have skilled players who can win and who can make plays. And then you have to throw with accuracy, and obviously Tom will be ready to do that, but that's what's required when you play against man. And we had a good plan for Aaron Donald for most of the game, and then late in the game we really had to drop back and throw it. They knew we had to drop back and throw it, and that's when Aaron got his plays. But it doesn't help, if you get into a track race with them, the Rams offense, if they're scoring points, which allows Sue and Donald and their pass rushers to pin their ears back and come after the quarterback, that makes it much harder than if you can maintain the lead and run the football and try to neutralize that pass rush.
Yeah, easier said than done, by the way. You also played the Patriots in Week 13. At that time, the Vikings were held to just 10 points. That was a tough game. So if you can sort of lay it out for us, what's the biggest challenge they're going to present for Jared Goff and company?
Well, that game for us, I really came away impressed with Coach Belichick, with his game plan, Coach Flores, and what the defense did. I thought they did a really good job of disguising pre-snap what they ended up doing post-snap, and I thought they were very sound in their coverage techniques. There just wasn't a lot there that day. I didn't do my part. I missed more than a few throws, but I came away pretty impressed with that scheme and that approach. And so I'm excited to see in this game, with 2 weeks of preparation, not only what Sean McVay will do offensively against that defense, but really excited to see what Coach Belichick and his defensive staff will do against Sean McVay. And that's the matchup that everyone wants to see, but I'm no different. I'm really excited to see that chess match, because I'm a bit of a football nerd, and I love seeing two great football minds, one on offense, one on defense, going against each other.
That's great. You're allowed to geek out. No, that's good. I love it. So, listen, you're coming off a season. I just want to ask you about it. I mean, you threw a career-high 30 touchdowns, a franchise record 425 completions, and you came in with all this pressure and expectation with a record-setting contract. So, as you've had a little bit of time here to sit back and assess your first season there in Minnesota, what are your thoughts?
Well, the expectations were high, and the fact is we didn't live up to them, and I'll be the first one to say that. It's been a frustrating January to sit back and watch the playoffs from my couch. That's not where I want to be watching the playoffs. So it's been a tough month. I haven't been sleeping all that great coming away from the season, but once the game's played on Sunday and the Super Bowl comes and goes, everybody resets their focus toward 2019, and the Minnesota Vikings will be no different. I'm excited about the group we have, the talent we have in that locker room. And wherever the expectations are in 2019, I know inside our team we have high expectations, and we're going to be very hungry getting ready for a great year next year.
Yeah, it's just a great organization. Happy to see you there. Before I let you go, who wins on Sunday?
My heart says the Rams. Obviously, I have a history with Sean McVay, and I'll be on the couch pulling for him. My head says the Patriots, based on all their pedigree and the success they've had. If I have to narrow it down, I'm going to go with my heart and say it's going to be a 31-29 Rams. But it's a close call, and that's what the Super Bowl should be.
Come on, you got to go with McVay. You have to. No, well done.
I'm going with McVay.
You have to.
I'm riding with McVay.
Absolutely, absolutely.